Hello and welcome to another workout with me. My name is Sophia. I'm a fitness instructor at Yates, and today I have a special guest here in the corner who'll be doing a chair workout. So doing some of the moves that you're already familiar with, but adding in a chair component. And it is going to be super fun. So same rules as always. Listen to your body. This is a pre-recorded video, so you can pause it whenever you would like. And bring your own best playlists to accompany the audio of this video. We also have two special ground rules for today. The golden rule is that you are not allowed to sit on the chair. The chair is here to help us work out, not to optimize rest periods. So the chair is for working out, not for sitting. Second rule is to always make sure that the chair is either fully on your yoga mat or on some sort of carpeted surface so that it doesn't slip out during your workout and be a potential danger. So with that being said, we are going to get started with our 5-minute warm-up, and we're going to have a great, exciting workout. Let's go. 5 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start with some march-ups. So bring your knee to your chest, step back with the other leg, same thing. Knee to chest, step back, knee to chest, step back. Today's workout structure is pretty simple to balance kind of complicated chair addition. We're going to be doing each exercise, 11 of them back to back, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, with a 1-minute rest in between circuits, 3 circuits in total. One more on each side here. Perfect. Next we'll have some inchworms. Warm up our full body. Stand at the bottom of your mat. Crawl to the top, high plank. Crawl back up. Perfect, let's do 2 more. Excellent. Next we have some push-ups with a reach. Come down onto your mat, either on your knees or up on your toes. Do a push-up, reach, reach, push-up, reach, reach. You can also go onto your knees. Today we're going to be working our full body. So we are getting everything nice and warm and ready to go. 1 more. We're going to warm up our abs. Back up in a high plank. Stepping our feet to the side. Keeping our core nice and tight. One more tap per side. And good. Come back up. We're going to do some walking squats. Squat on one end of your mat. Stay low. Travel across to the other end of your mat. And back the other way. Last couple steps. Good. Our last warm-up move is a twist, twist, and up. Engaging the obliques, driving that knee up. Should feel like a little crunch at the top. And our warm-up is done. So we're going to position our chair, as I said, completely on your yoga mat for stability. And our first move is a pistol squat. So it'll simulate a squat. I'm only sitting to explain this to you. So start 1 second in a seated position, full bum on the chair. Then lift yourself up, just using one leg. And then sit back down. This simulates a one-legged squat. I'm not doing them very gracefully, but the goal is to just keep moving. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to do the other side. So, switch legs, sit, and let's go. You can't get up with your leg completely lifted. You can place your toes on the ground and slightly give the tiny extra push that you need for your standing leg to be able to push you up into a standing position. Good. Our next move is a plank with an arm twist. So you have an option to either make this easier or harder than a plank on the ground. So the easier version, let's all get started with this together, is to be in this kind of propped plank position. Reach your hand under, up and twist, replace your hand, switch to the other side, reach, up and twist, reach, up and twist. Now, while I explain the advanced version, I want you to keep going with this one to get used to the movement and keep moving. You can also use the chair to add resistance. So you can flip the other way, elevate your feet, reach and twist, reach and twist, and this makes it harder. So on the next round, there is that option to make it more difficult. Next, we have a cardio move, some side-side hops, like a bench hop if you've ever done those. Let's get started. Hands on the chair. Start in that high plank. Bring your knees in and back out. We have 15 seconds. Keep moving. Doesn't matter what speed you're going at. If you're not pausing in between hops, or if you're giving yourself a little half-second break at the top and bottom, keep moving, and we're done. Make sure your mat doesn't get out of place. Next, we're going to do some tricep dips. So position your hands, corners of your chair, walk your feet out, bend your arms, lift yourself back up. The closer your feet are to the chair, the easier this exercise is going to be. If you'd like maximum resistance, Extend your legs all the way, like so. Make sure your elbows stay tucked to your torso, no flaring out. And done. Beautiful. We are working through all these exercises back to back. Next we have some V-ups. So you're gonna sit in like a diagonal, no resting, just a preparatory sit. Grab the back of your chair with one hand, corner of the seat in the other, and you're going to do a V-up, bringing your torso back when your legs extend, and driving it up using those abs towards the knees at the top of the exercise. We have 20 seconds. Five seconds, get a couple more in. Perfect. Okay, next we have Bulgarian split squats. In order to tell you what time to switch, I'm going to put my timer here in front of me. You're going to, all together, put one toe on the chair, jump your front leg to what feels like a good position, so your knee doesn't shoot over your toe. And then it's like a lunging motion. And switch. You want to make sure you're really isolating your standing leg and not using the top of your foot to push yourself up. And done. Timer goes back up. And next we have step ups. So we're going to step up and down off of our chair, as the name suggests. Up, up, and down. Switching leg. If your chair is super tall, or if you're worried about the stability of your chair, you can do the same move, grabbing the top or the back of your chair. Spring up nice and fast. 2, 1, and on to the next move. Next we have some glute bridges. Single side. So if your chair is kind of uncomfortable like mine, I'd suggest putting a little towel over the edge, because that's where the bottom of our shoulder blades are going to rest. So right here. Now you're going to pick up one leg and do a glute bridge. If you're worried about the stability, rest your fingertips on the ground so you don't slide. Switch sides. For an added challenge, you can extend the leg you're not using up into the air. One more and done. Beautiful. Next, we have those side-to-side jumps. My bad, I messed up the cue for one of our earlier exercises. So this time, instead of going up and down like we did before, we're going to travel side to side. Try to land as lightly as possible on the sides and at the bottom. To increase the intensity here, same thing, no resting, spring back, nice and quick. And we're done. We have one more exercise for this round. In 10 seconds, we're going to do a body lift and hold. So you're going to sit for a couple seconds here. Place your arms at the edges of your chair. Lift your body off of the chair, feet off the ground. And we're going to hold this position for as long as we can, up to 45 seconds. If you need a little extra support, put your toes on the ground and offer just enough help with your legs so your upper body can keep your bum off of the chair. Five more seconds. Lift those toes if you can. Breathe. And we're done with this round. Grab some water. Get your breath back. Now, I like to give this full minute of rest for longer circuits because everyone's going to feel the intensity different. You might have pushed yourself really hard during one circuit and need the full rest. If you don't though, if you feel like 1 minute is too long, jog in place while we wait for the remaining 20 seconds of rest to pass, and you repeat our round again. Okay, 15 seconds to set up for those pistol squats. Start with, if you can remember, the opposite leg than you did last time. So I did my left first, then my right, so I will do my right, then my left. Okay, quick sit, right foot on the ground, and stand. You can keep your toe on the ground for balance, and for an additional little push if you need it, or you can lift it entirely off of the ground. I look a little less graceful. Five seconds. And done. Now for these 15 seconds, we're not going to sit, we're going to be standing, preparing to sit for 1 second for our left side. Bell rings and we go. This is a great exercise to work up towards the pistol squat, which is a standing single leg squat. Perfect. Couple more seconds. And done. Next we have our plank with an arm twist. Remember, easier than on the floor, hands are up on the chair. Harder than on the floor, feet are up on the chair. Okay, here we go. That modified high plank. Reach, twist, switch your hands, reach, twist, switch those hands. Your upper body's moving, but your hips should be nice and stable. Five more seconds. Let's get one on each side. And done. Okay, next in the proper order, we have our side-to-side hops, like those bench hops. 2 seconds, and let's get into position. High plank, jump to one side, back to the end of your mat, jump to the other, back to bend. This will also work your abs. Every time you bring your feet up, it's like a crunch. 15 seconds. Keep up. Keep moving. 2 seconds. And done. Whew, those are quite the cardio move. Next we have our tricep dips. We're going to be facing away from our chair. Sit for 1 second. Put your hands on the corners of your chair. Come out. Put your feet however far feels comfortable. Breathe. You should be sweating and out of breath like me at this point. So don't make me feel self-conscious for being the only sweaty mess here. We have 5 seconds. And good. Whew. We're going to give our upper body a break. Focus on our abs with those V-ups. Gonna sit across our chair. One hand on the back, one hand on the corner. And here we go. Keep it up. We're just about the halfway point of both this circuit and our entire workout. You've done so well so far, so let's keep up that effort, intensity, and focus to finish nice and strong. 5 seconds. Done. Stand back up, and we have those Bulgarian split squats. So now I will start with my right leg on the ground, left foot up on the chair, and we go. Doesn't really matter how extended your leg that's on the chair is. It's just what feels comfortable to your standing leg. One more and then we switch. We have 10 seconds. Keep up the tempo. And done. Okay, since I switched legs halfway through, we're going to do that one more time. And let's go. One more, and switch. Right leg up. This is one of those exercises that because you're really isolating one leg, you don't need to add weight for it to feel really challenging. We're down and moving on to the next exercise, our step ups. If the start kind of messed you up the last time, a tip is to start up on the chair. 45 seconds, start up on the chair, down, and then down with the other leg. We have 15 seconds left. Not a lot of time, so keep moving, even if you have to slow down. And done. Okay. Next we have our single leg glute bridges. Add that padding to your own comfortable chair if you need to. And here we go. Shoulder blades on the edge of your chair. One foot on the ground, one leg up. Fingertips on the ground if you feel like you're going to slide off your chair. And switch. Doing the single-sided movements is a really good home workout challenge. I think I might do a workout with just one-sided movements. Good. Perfect. Next, our last two moves of this round. Now those in-out tuck jumps. In the proper order, my chair has slid off. Let's readjust, make sure it's safe, and let's go. We have 20 seconds left. The last jumping movement of this round. 10 seconds. This is too much. Step it in. I ask that you keep moving though. Something to get you through the end. Perfect. Okay. For this round, we're not doing the lift and hold. We're going to toss that onto the end of the final round. You want to be able to get through the last round as best as you possibly can, putting in as much effort as possible to make this your best round yet. So if that means you need to use this full rest rather than jogging in place, that's okay. I'm going to catch my breath so I can properly talk to you. Excellent. We have 15 seconds before we do our last round, starting with those single leg pistol sit squats. This time, we're going to switch legs halfway through. So sit, left foot on the ground, right foot up, and let's go. and switch. Five seconds. We can do this. Last one. Perfect. Next, we have that plank with an arm twist. Remember the options. Hands on the chair to make it easier. Hands on the ground to make it harder. Here we go. High plank position. Reach under. Twist up. Reach under. Twist up. This is not a cardio move. I ask that you keep up the tempo until the end. Perfect. Next we have our side to side hops. Remember that you can go all out for this one because this is the last time we do this exercise. So give it your all and let's go. You're going to add a little pause at the bottom. That's what will help you get you through the entire 45 seconds without stopping. If you feel like you don't need that pause though, bounce back quickly, side to side, no rest at the bottom. We have 20 seconds left. Sweat is flying everywhere, that's okay. We have 5 seconds. And done. Whew, I'm proud of you for getting through that one. And let's move on. Next are tricep dips. Coming up right about now. Grab the corners of your chair. Shift your torso and hips forward. Dip down, back up. Your arms are going to be burning, but use this time to breathe, to really engage those arms. Give your legs a break. Smile through it like you're enjoying it. 5 seconds left. And done. Whew. Next, we have those V-ups. Sitting across your chair. In 3, 1, let's go. One arm, the back of your chair, one on the corner of the seat. And let's go. Really drive your knees and chest towards each other. We have 20 seconds left, more than halfway through. 10 seconds. You can get a couple more in. 2 and 1. Stand right back up. And next we have our Bulgarian split squats. Here we go. Find the distance away from the chair with your standing leg that feels good to you. Sometimes it takes a little wiggling around to find. Try and keep your torso nice and high. to isolate that leg. We have 15 seconds left on this side before we switch. 5 seconds. Sneak one more in. And 15 seconds. Give your legs a break before we set up for the next one. Opposite leg on the ground. Put the top of your foot on the chair. And let's go. Whoop. And look back to make sure your foot is in the center of the chair. "20 seconds left. Couple more in, push through that burn. 3 seconds. And 1. Okay. Next we have our step-ups. You can start standing on your chair. And here we go. Bounce up nice and quick from the floor, landing lightly. Try to make as little sound as possible when your toe touches the ground. Remember, you can hold on to the wall. You can hold to the back of the chair if you're worried about falling off your chair. We have 3 seconds. Pick up the pace and done. Okay. We have one more leg move, one more cardio move, one more ab move, and we're done for the day. We're gonna go into those glute bridges. Bottom of your shoulder blades on the chair. Really focus on squeezing your glute at the top. Switch legs. "10 seconds. Last leg move. So exhaust all your leg muscles. Give it your all. And that is the end. 2 more exercises before our workout comes to an end. Have those tuck jumps straight back and right back up to a chair. High plank position. Make sure your chair is on the mat. And here we go. In, out, in, and out. We have 20 seconds left. Remember, this is our last cardio move. Give it your all and completely out of breath. 5 seconds. And done. Okay. Have our last move of the day. That body lift and hold. And here we go. Sit in the center of your chair. Grab the sides. Lift your body. And then lift your feet. You can see my upper body shaking. That's okay. Rest your toes on the ground. Stay nice and strong here. We only have 15 seconds. Let the sweat drip off of you. Let your muscles shake. But don't give up on me right here, because we're so close. 5 seconds. Pick up those feet if you can. 2, 1. Woo! Amazing job. I must say that was a harder workout than I expected. So if you're dying right now, I'm with you. We are going to go into our cool down. Switch to whatever stretching music you prefer. I think we've used the chair enough for today. We will not be using it to stretch. Bring your arms up, out to the side. Cross one arm in front of you. Stretch out that shoulder. That should be burning from our last move. One more deep breath here. Swing your arms to the side. Switch arms. Two more deep breaths. And done. We're going to come down into a pigeon stretch. Tuck your leg under so that your heel is tucked in next to your hamstring. And you can choose to either stay upright or come down onto your elbows or lie your torso completely on the ground. And switch sides. Remember, you can start upright. Drop down onto your elbows if that feels comfortable. Or completely collapse on the ground, resting your forehead on your mat. One more deep breath here. Relax towards the ground as you exhale. And we're going to turn around. Lie down on your mat. Bring one knee in towards your chest. And then in 3, 2, 1, twist it to the side. Trying to keep your shoulders both on the ground, extending your arm in the opposite direction as your bent knee, and twist your head to look to where your extended hand is. Same thing here with every exhale. Drop your knee a little bit closer to the ground. Drop your opposite shoulder a little closer to the ground. Last deep breath. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Bring your knee into your chest. We pause here for 5 seconds. And then we turn, pressing our knee towards the ground, keeping our shoulder blades on the ground, extending that arm, twisting our head to look at our fingers. One more deep breath. Bring both of your knees in towards your chest together and rock from side to side here. Coming up, extending our legs in front of us, reaching for your toes. I am nowhere near able to touch my toes, so if you are like me, Rest your hands as far down your shins as you can. Pull yourself towards your legs with every exhale.
Activity completed.
And that is it for today's workout. No matter what time of day you decided to work out with me, thank you. I hope you are just as proud of yourself as I am of you. I always have so much fun and push myself a lot harder when I'm working out with you. So thank you for being my workout buddy, and until the next one.